Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
War College report meant that blacks were headed for jobs as stevedores, cookhouse boys, and fodder for the labor battalions. America's black people, though, remained patriotic and ambitious.
We knew the war was coming. It had to be a moron not to know that sooner or later we would be in it. Well, I thought Hitler in Germany was a greater risk to us as black people also than the racism in America. It was a more virulent type. And I was very, very set on doing anything I could to stop it.
The recruiting stations saw a surge in black Americans enlisting. Some decided to challenge the Army over the humble role it had in mind for them.
By this time, the college black man did not see himself in a role of a private in the rear ranks. He wanted an opportunity to serve America, but he wanted to serve America in a capacity that was at least fitting to his predetermined capability.
To me.
the end of the war in Europe, the 332nd was awarded a Distinguished Unit Citation for particularly heroic deeds on a long raid to Berlin.
When I came back from overseas, I found America just the way it was when I left. It was segregated. It was very self-impressed with itself. It won this great war, but basically black troops had been ignored in their contribution, and most people didn't know about the Tuskegee Airmen.
When I returned to the United States, there was no reception in terms of what many of the units and people had received in their hometowns. There was simply no fanfare and no flags and no parades.
So the Black Flyers fought side by side with racists in a war against fascists, and the men in their late 70s now still muse over the ironies.
I was asked by a little girl, must have been about 9, I was speaking at an elementary school. She said, well, why would you fight for a country that didn't want you, that hated you, really? I said, well, I was fighting for a country, I lived there, that was my homeland, I was fighting for my home. We had no place else to go. And without our homeland, we had nothing, absolutely nothing.
I did feel it was ironic that we were fighting a fascist country for a country that was, in our own estimation, almost as bad, especially in some sections of the country. You wondered sometimes whether it was worthwhile to do it. But it was always in the back of your mind that, okay, when this is over, they'll change.
At the time, in the hot pulse of war, the men's minds were more occupied with the brutal business of flying and fighting.
Hi, handsome. It's Mom. It's one of those evenings in which I'm reflecting on the power of love. I once read that as human beings, we're always operating from a place of love or a place of fear. Operating from a place of fear can paralyze a nation, let alone an individual. But when we operate from a place of love, fear has no power over us. Living inside of love, being love itself, we're able to generate experiences that are limitless, harmonious, competent, and empowering. Te amo.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, what I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars with the strength that I got until